Mr. Julio, welcome and thank you for your time. So firstly,
Thank you.
tell us about your tour. Where are you currently with your tour and what are your plans?
My plans are, my plan is I start to play Europe in the next 5, 7 days, 6 days. After I have a month of recording and mixing a new album. And after that, I go straight to California. I do California, and after I go to Argentina and Chile. From Chile, I go to South Africa. And after South Africa, I go to Australia, New Zealand, Indonesia, and China. Exactly. So it's a lot.
That is a mouthful. And so how big is your crew, your team? Tell us about them.
We are traveling something like 26, 27, 28 people.
Wow. Are they all from the States or are they from other countries?
Oh, they are from all over the world.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Americans, Europeans, most of them, and Latin Americans.
And what can we expect from our show in October here in South Africa? Can you give us just a little hint of the repertoire?
Well, first I have to tell you that I love your country. I've been in your country for the last 4 years, and there's a lot of time that I don't go to South Africa, and I miss to go to that beautiful places. I love the people there. I've been there many times. I want to take my kids with me to South Africa because I want them to know the beautiful country. And what they expect from me, well, they expect from me music, music.
And will you be visiting South Africa? Will you see some of the country when you're here? Do you have some off time?
Yes, because I did that with 3 days. So I got to have, during the 25 days or 24 days, 23 days, I will have something like 8 days free or 9 days free. So I will take my kids all over the places. Because I know South Africa very well. You know, you don't think there is, for me, South Africa, first time I visited South Africa, it was maybe not born. It was maybe 38, 39 years ago.
Wow. And it's been 12 years since you recorded an album in your native language, that's Spanish. How is Mexico doing, that new album of yours?
Well, Mexico was number one all over the Latino world. And it's okay. Now I'm doing the same album, by the way, mixing with the 10 young artists from Latin America, from Spain to Chile. So main artists for us, like, you don't know the names, but the big artists. And I'm very excited because it's just to put the voice without kids, it's beautiful. So the projects are okay. I'm doing this project, and for the first time I'm going to do another English album starting in March with the young kids in America too. Okay. With the young generation of kids, American.
Tell me, I read somewhere that in the Guinness Book of World Records, you have a record standing there for having sold the most records in the most languages. You have sung in so many languages, I can't even name them. Which one do you prefer best when it comes to singing, and why?
No, my natural language, which is Spanish, naturally is that the best for me. Well, I had to do it. So I did it with a lot of pleasure because it's good to go to the culture. Yes. In the language of that beautiful countries.
Oh, fantastic. Tell me, when and where did you discover your musical talent? Was it years ago? What happened?
I don't have so much talent.
No, of course
you
do.
I think that, I was playing football with Real Madrid for many years.
Yes.
And I finished my law degree in Justiniano, so I'm a lawyer.
Wow.
And when I was 20 years old, I had a big accident, and I was almost dead. And for that time, I started to play a little guitar to entertain myself during the time that I was in bed. So I started to write the songs, and I started to, it was like a miracle. So I delivered my songs, and it was a big song, the first one I released. So that came to my heart and my brains, and I started to be a singer, which I'm not still, because to be a singer is not maybe what the people think. To be a singer is little things all together, It's something that is much more close as something which is not logical.
Yes.
A singer is not only somebody who has a voice. I think a singer is much more than that.
Yeah, I hear you. And you have had quite a few duets with other phenomenal artists, such as yourself, like Frank Sinatra and Willie Nelson and Stevie Wonder, only to name a few. Who would you love to work with, and with whom, one day, who would you still like to do a duet with?
Which is my favorite? Which is what exactly the question?
Yeah, who did you love to work with, and whom would you
I
like?
love to work with them. Of
Yes,
course, I love to work with them.
yes.
I had the same manager than Frank Sinatra for 8 years.
Oh, yes.
I sing with him in so many beautiful concerts. My memories about Frank was amazing. I adore him. And to be singing with Stevie Wonder, with Diana Ross, with Placido Pavarotti, with Bocelli, with the classic, the rock, the pop, the countries, the Spanish, the French, the Italian, all of
I
it.
hear you. Yes.
I did a lot duets in television and also in records. So my memories about that is always learning. I learn from that incredible voices all the time.
And the last question, sir. Tell me, what is the secret behind your 47 years of success?
Oh, if I would know the secret, I will be always like in the 80s when I was number one all over the world. Time goes and there is no secret. The most important thing for me is the love of the people, the generosity of the people who are still, through the years, they still remember you, and still following you. And that's something that goes to the heart of my life. And I think to give them thank you very much for so many beautiful years together. It's all about people. It's all about them. There is nothing related with. It's you expose yourself. You go, you sing, you write the songs, and suddenly some of them get in the heart of the people, and that's all about.
Mr. Iglesias, this was such a privilege to have spoken to you today. I will personally treasure this for always. And I hope I say this correctly. No podemos esperar a verte.
Thank you.
We cannot wait
Thank
to
you
see
so
you.
much.
And goodbye, sir, and see you in a few months' time here in South Africa.
Thank you so much, Billy. Thank you so much. Give a kiss to everybody which is listening to this conversation. Big kiss to all South African people.
All right.
And thank you for make us number one in the World Cup. It's football, soccer. And for you, a big kiss, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Stay well. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
For the girls we've loved before, who traveled in and out our door, we are glad they came along. We dedicate this song to all the girls we've loved.